pretty good.
Test 1 2 3. All right, guys. So John Walseman here, JW Fitness, Dennis Neuber.
Hey, what's up, guys?
And we are going to be doing a Q&A. As you guys saw on social media, whether it be Instagram, Facebook, we posted that we were going to be doing a Q&A today, April 30th, 2016. And we're down here in Houston, Texas. We're going to be heading over to the Alpha Elite Gym here soon to do a workout and check out the gym. I don't think you've ever seen it, have you?
I've never been there, no.
Yeah, so that's what we're doing, and we posted on, like I was saying before, on social media. We want to do a Q&A. Apologize about the plane flying overhead, but
That's what you get when you're in Houston.
yeah, that's what you get when you're in Houston, and we want to get a nice little setting here for everybody. So
Yeah.
so we're gonna get right into it. So
All right, so Kevin asked us, in your guys' opinion, what is the best supplement for someone over 50 years of age? You have anything for that?
What's funny is, in my opinion, I think the first thing that comes to mind anyway would be the definitely a multivitamin.
Mm-hmm.
I think a multivitamin would be a good supplement because I know as you get older, it gets harder and harder to absorb nutrients, even if you're eating correctly. So I guess I would say that's my initial gut reaction on it as far as my thought, but you're more of the
So I would say when you take supplements, it shouldn't matter what your age is. You should supplement for your needs rather than just recommendation. So say since you're over 50, like he said, you're gonna start to slowly not be able to digest the food as well as you might.
Yeah.
So like you said, a multivitamin might be a great way, but also something that we talked about earlier was like enzymes.
Mm-hmm.
You can also experiment with enzymes that kind of help you digest food more in a more successful way, I guess you would say. And another thing I would say is creatine. I think creatine goes great for everyone.
Yeah.
I went to a conference.
Absolutely.
I went to a conference about a month back. It's the ACSM chapter in Texas, and I went to the conference, and there's a speaker that talked nothing but creatine for an hour and a half to 2 hours, and he was saying all these different benefits. It's not just a sports supplement.
Mm-hmm.
He was saying how it had so many different benefits. They actually were testing it for like Huntington's disease and all those different degenerative diseases that have no cure, but actually when they did studies where they experimented with creatine and actually slowed the progression of the disease. So I thought that was pretty interesting.
Yeah, and not to spend too much time on this particular question, but one of the things I'm very much aware of, especially from my family and my background, is that a lot of disease, and by the way, disclaimer, I'm not a doctor or anything like that,
Yeah.
but my understanding of it is that a lot of disease starts earlier on in age where you're not getting enough nutrients for things, if you're vitamin D deficient. And so I know Kevin's question is about supplements, but I like that. What you've been saying is great. I mean, creatine's good. I think a multivitamin's good. I mean, obviously protein, whey protein.
Yeah, protein. Yeah,
Unless
whey
you have,
protein would be a good one. It doesn't have to be whey protein.
Yeah, it could be
A
other
source
proteins.
of fast digesting protein for after a workout or something like that would be great. I know a lot of people have a dairy intolerance that can't maybe digest the protein as well as they would like.
Right.
They might have gut issues with it. Mm-hmm. So maybe a pea protein, a soy protein. Except I'm not a big fan of soy, but maybe some different type of protein besides whey might help a lot as well.
Right. All right, moving on.
Moving on, okay.
All right, so I lift weights probably 3 times a week, and when I do, I prefer to do a full body workout with cardio. My question is, should I do cardio before or after I lift my weights? I'm not trying to get yoked.
Not trying to get yoked.
I'm trying to get shredded. Justin.
All right, so this is a good friend of mine, and he was asking pretty much, he struggles. He likes to run a lot, and he doesn't want to really get really big, but he wants to get ripped. So my answer for his question would be, when you program your workout, you want to go by energy systems. And so you have your creatine system, your glycolysis system, and then your oxidative phosphorylation system. So creatine, like it says, it goes off the creatine 10 to 12 seconds. glycolysis goes off of glucose in the body, so that's anywhere from 12 to 2 minutes, and then anything about past that runs mostly off of fat. So I would say you would want to do your lifts before you do cardio. Of course, you would want to warm up first,
Right.
and get the body going, but then you would want to save the cardio for after a workout. What would you say?
Yeah, no, what you said right at the end, I mean, that's my understanding of it 100% is that if you go and you try to do your cardio first, your lifts are going to be more, I guess, ineffective because you're expending energy that, you really want to try to perform as much as possible with your lift and use that energy there. And because, the cardio, you're just trying, generally most people I think are trying to get through it. They're not, they don't want to put their whole focus on just that. So, I mean, we really want to try to maximize muscle maintenance and muscle gain and put more of our energy in that, and then the cardio after. Especially if, I guess you could apply that to any situation, cutting or bulking, but I prefer to do, that's how I prefer to do it.
Yeah, because you have the most energy. Yeah, you have the most energy when you first go into the workout. So you want to try to get as much done as you can, as in lifting, because when you're running, you're going to be fatigued already from running alone.
Or if even if you're on the bike, it wouldn't make sense to get on the bike and then go do a squat session after.
Yeah, exactly.
Because your legs would just be spent.
It's not the most effective way to do it.
Right. You can do it. It's just not effective.
Yeah, so that's what I would say too.
Yeah.
All right,
go ahead.
Next question. For someone who has had multiple knee surgeries, just like me, I didn't lift or attempt to get in shape much over the past 3 years. And now I am about 12 weeks back into lifting and running. My question is, for someone who has been in this process now, are there any tricks or tips to stay motivated in this process?
And Tyler asked that question.
Yeah, Tyler asked this question. So, do you have any experience with injuries?
Yeah. So I've had a couple of injuries over time. Not I wouldn't say serious injuries that have really set me back. But I have had injuries to the extent where I've strained a muscle, or I've had some joint ache and pain. And actually, a year ago when I was doing my cut, initially I was doing a lot more running than biking. So running is very hard on your knees. My knee was clicking a lot and bothering me a lot. And so one simple way that I kind of got through that was I just switched to biking. Instead of running, I switched to doing the bike. And I was doing the same method of HIIT cardio, but I just switched to the bike, and then the clicking in my knee got better.
Yeah.
So there's ways of doing it. My wife is soon going to have knee surgery. One of the things she's been doing as far as cardio to try to continue to lose weight and be healthy is swimming.
Yeah.
To manage, because she's having, just like you, she's going to be having knee surgery. So swimming for her has been a great way to burn calories. So.
Yeah, I've had 3 knee surgeries. I have a 4th one coming up in about a month and a half. I would say some tips or tricks to stay motivated would just be doing something that you actually enjoy. If you don't enjoy running, then don't go run. But if you enjoy biking or swimming or lifting weights, then I would say do that in a respectable manner. So if you have knee problems, then I wouldn't say go load the bar up on squat with 405 and try to max out.
Right.
But do something that you actually enjoy, so you don't get burnt out mentally on trying to be healthy but not enjoying it.
Yeah.
Fitness is a journey, and you got to enjoy every step of the way. So.
Yeah, I see it that way too.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Alright guys, thank you for watching this video. This is part 1 of 3 that I'm going to be doing. Jonathan and I had a great time making this video for you guys, so make sure you stay tuned for part 2 and 3. But thanks for watching guys. Make sure you check him out on YouTube. I'll put his stuff somewhere on the screen. Make sure you subscribe to him, follow him. Then also make sure you subscribe to me, like, comment, share, and subscribe. And check out my other social media accounts. And I guess I will see you in part 2 and 3, and peace.